Hoping that you had a nice day. I welcome you to our Limelight here in AdTech TV. My name is Jackline Maluki and let's get the headlines. CS Aden Duale promises to clean up River Nairobi.
We must drink water, clean water. We must see blue water in Nairobi River.
A body of a man found dumped in River Molo in Nakuru. Nairobi High Court judges security with drone.
And with the drone, told to report to their headquarters.
Kenya shilling remains steady against US dollar. At Diamond League finals.
They're starting to go backwards, really.
Welcome to our news. Environment Cabinet Secretary Aden Duale pledged to restore the Nairobi River within this year, aiming for clean and drinkable water.
Nairobi River, as it moves and as you are addressing the people, basically you are addressing a river that has been turned into a sewage. In another 1 year, we must drink water, clean water. We must see blue water in Nairobi River. That will be the legacy. And Your Excellency, mimi nitafuata ile maneno ya Michuki. May his soul rest in peace. Where Michuki left, we will. KFS is here, the PS is here. I told them we must plant trees. Tomorrow I'm going to brief cabinet. Every county has a target, Your Excellency, of this 15 billion. I was in Kericho. They did 1.5 million trees, Kericho County, when their allocation is 16 million per year. Every minister has an allocation. We will make sure the 15 billion trees, Your Excellency. So far we have done, and there is a portal, there is an app. So far as of this morning, we have done 451 million trees. But we are still very far. Between now and December, we must reach 1.5 B. And we will. So Your Excellency, mimi nataka uongeleshe hao machief wetu na wazee wetu, our very important people, that this multi-agency team, I know Professor Kindiki and PS Omolo play a very big role. KDF is involved in terms of seedling, NYS, prison, KFS, Kefri, ili nchi yetu iwe nchi ambaye inaheshimika.
Duale said he would follow the late John Michuki's efforts, promising to continue where the former environmental minister left off.
To make sure we clean the 47 or so kilometer of Nairobi rivers, starting from Kikuyu constituency all the way to Thwake Dam. The people who pollute Nairobi River, Your Excellency, are known by name, by institution, and by location. And these good people, they know. Our informal settlements play a small percentage in the pollution of Nairobi River. People out there say, oh, it's an informal settlement. And I'm talking from a data given by this multi-agency team led by Brigadier Murashia, NEMA. The informal settlements contribute a very insignificant percentage in the pollution of Nairobi River. The biggest polluters of Nairobi River, Your Excellency, and when you are in Korokocho, you have sent them. And the law is very clear. Number one, and because of the dysfunctional sewerage system and infrastructure is Athi Water Company and Nairobi Water Company. I have to say it. And the president has talked to them. They are discharging raw sewer to Nairobi River. They are not taking care of their sewer manholes. But, Your Excellency, I don't want to go much into it because you have already taken action last week when you came back from Korokocho. The second group, Your Excellency, is industrial affluent.
From there we are going to Nakuru, where the tortured and lifeless body of Gilbert Kihiko Jagwa was found dumped in River Molo, and this left the Green Garden community living in fear.
Ni Mwangi Macharia. Tulijulishwa habari ya kwamba kuna mwili ambayo imepatikana hapa chini kwa mto. Jambo ambalo ninataka kuambia serikali yetu ni ya kwamba hii mtoni yetu haina daraja. Ni vizuri sana mtuwekee daraja, na pia wakati huu mvua venye inavyoendelea kunyesha, ni vizuri sana wananchi tujichunge sana na mito. Na venye wanafunzi wamerudi shule, tafadhali sana hivi msimu wa mvua muangalie, kwa sababu hatutaki mambo kama haya tena. Asanteni. Okay. Kwa saa hii hatujaweza kutambua huyo mwili, ni kwa sababu umekaakaa sana kwa hapo mtoni. Labda kwa saa hii hatujaweza kutambua.
The community expressed urgent concern about the rising violence in the area, calling on Nakuru Governor Susan Kihika to address the issue. Habiba Hamisi has more.
Gilbert Kihiko Jagwa's body was reportedly found floating on the banks of River Molo, sending ripples of distress through the community. Jagwa was known for his dedication to farming, was reportedly found with visible injury marks, indicating signs of brutal torture. Habiba Hamisi, Active.
Also on politics, High Court Judge Lawrence Mugambi's security has been withdrawn after he sentenced the acting Inspector General Gilbert Masengeli to 6 months in jail.
Justice Lawrence Mugambi is entitled to a police driver and a bodyguard. Those two personnel were withdrawn yesterday. They were disarmed and withdrawn, told to report to their headquarters.
Chief Justice Martha Koome has condemned the actions of the National Police Service and said that she was displeased by the court's action. Let's get more from our reporter Caleb Musyoki.
Any benefits or conditions of service related to a judge's position, including their security, must not be varied to their disadvantage, particularly in retaliation for the lawful execution of their judicial duties.
It began like a normal wave. No one knew that it would take this direction, and if one knew, it could not predict it well. This one has happened after the government has withdrawn the security detail of High Court Judge Lawrence Mugambi, days after he sentenced acting Inspector of Police Gilbert Masengeli to 6 months in prison. Despite being found guilty of contempt of court, Masengeli has continued with his duties amid increasing calls for his surrender.
Because we have even witnessed incidences where we are being shot at when we are doing our work in court. We are in a state where judges are being threatened, they are being stalked, their security is being withdrawn, and that keeps me awake.
Caleb Musyoki, AdTech TV from Nairobi.
And from there, we are going for a short commercial break. I'll be right back with more.
One of the things I'll tell people is that all of us are hurting. We're hurting from our past, we're hurting from our present, and life happens the way it happens. One of the things I'll advise you is not to blame yourself, is to commit to start the journey of healing and to get in contact with the right people who are going to support your journey so that you can start the process. And this is not a journey that will take today or tomorrow. It is a journey that will take a while. But when you commit to it, I can assure you there's a way out of this process. So commit yourself and start the journey. Forget about what happened. You're not the problem. And it's not that time to start blame game. It's just time to just start the healing and meet the right people. Thank you.
Welcome to Warrior Within Show, where we embark on a journey of finding the strength within us all, exploring the battles, the triumphs, and the resilient warriors in the society. Join us as we are on a journey to empower, to break stigma, to heal, and find the warrior within. I'm your host, Winda.
Hello, I'm Angeline Waithera Gracious, a teacher and also an advocate for gender-based violence and, of course, family as the basic unit of the community. I'd like to invite you all to kindly like, share, and subscribe to AdTech television, network, and radio program. Yeah, karibuni sana.
Welcome to Warrior Within Show, where we embark on a journey of finding the strength within us all, exploring the battles, the triumphs, and the resilient warriors in the society. Join us as we are on a journey to empower, to break stigma, to heal, and find the warrior within. I'm your host, Winda.
Welcome back, and let's continue with our news. And on business news, according to the official exchange rate by the Central Bank of Kenya CBK, the shilling traded at 129.30 against the US dollar. On sports, Emmanuel Wanyonyi produced a spectacular comeback to win the men's 800 meters Diamond League title in Brussels. The Kenyan overtook his perennial rivals Marco Harop and Jamel Sajet of Algeria to win his second crown. Our reporter Jefferson Kialo has Sport News.
The Olympic champion outsprinted rivals Jamel Sajat and Marco Harop to win in 1 hour 42 minutes. The trio were aiming to smash David Rudisha's world record, with Harop taking an early lead. However, it wasn't to be as the Canadian faded in the final few meters. Jefferson Chalo, AdTech TV, Nairobi.
Well, starting to go backwards really in treacle there, but Wanyonyi holds on, 1:43.84.
And this brings us to the end of our Limelight today. Don't forget to communicate with us through our social media platforms, which are Facebook, YouTube, and X at AdTech TV Kenya. My name is Jackline Maluki.